All right, we're back on with Matt. We've got Mr. Matt Lyons in the house. How you doing, mate?
You well? I'm good. I'm good. Are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm excellent. But this is about you. And just to give everyone the context, so you lost, correct me if I'm wrong, it was 2 stone, 28 pounds in the first 12 weeks. Is that right?
Just a little bit over, actually. But yeah, around about 2 stone.
It was at 30 pounds, wasn't it?
30 pounds, yeah.
Oh, come on, give us the full story then. Well, tell us what happened in the 12 weeks then, and then we'll talk about what's gone on since then.
Right, so just put a bit of context on it. I put on some timber during the first lockdown, and saw one of your posts on LinkedIn, and I thought, yeah, okay, well, it's time to do something about that. And then obviously we got talking. I thought, right, let's do it. Let's make that change. I'm the kind of person, if I decide to do something, I'm all in. I just go for it. What we did was you worked me out a program for the gym. So I was going gym 3 times a week. Bearing in mind I'd done pretty much no exercise at all. Made sure I was in a calorie deficit. Then we went 1,680 calories for the first few weeks. Then up to 1,800. Then up to 2,000 as we found out, the weight was still coming off and still I was still losing my belly.
It's a good point. Interestingly, as the weight was coming off, we actually put your calories up, and we won't get into why, but that is a good observation. Yeah. So you ended up on more calories than when we started, didn't you?
Oh God, yeah. And fortunately for me, it was still, the weight was still coming off, but I noticed a real difference in my body shape as well, in terms of the definition, especially in my upper body. Yeah. So yeah, it was all good.
So what was the starting weight, and what did you finish on the end of the 12 weeks?
14 stone starting weight, and then 11, 12 at the end of the 12 weeks.
Amazing. And when did we finish that 12 weeks?
December, I think.
December, yeah.
Just before Christmas, wasn't it?
Before Christmas, yeah.
Serves, yeah.
And what's gone on in the last? So it's been 8 months now. What's happened? Have you maintained it, or have you done more? Tell me the full story.
I've kept the gym up, which is the biggest plus point for me, because my brother's been trying to get me to go down the gym for ages, and I always say, forget that, I can't be bothered with that. But I've kept it up, and I've been able to sort of gradually and consistently increase my weights, because it's all sort of weight-based training and stuff like that. I do cardio, but I do some football on a Thursday night, and I do some boxing work with my brother as well. But I'm up to 3,000 calories a day now, because of the amount of activity I'm doing. I'm doing 3,000 calories a day, and I'm staying sort of similar weight, which is great news for me, because I love food.
Great. That's the thing. The aim of any weight loss plan is to help someone lose body fat, but on as many calories as possible. A lot of people think that when they go on a controlled eating plan, it means getting lower and lower and lower, and that isn't the case, as you've seen. So, have you maintained the 30 pounds off, or have you got better, or where are you now?
I've actually lost slightly more. I'll hover between around 11.5 and 11.10 now, but I very rarely weigh myself. I might weigh myself once a month, just out of interest, because what I'm looking at now is less what the scales are saying and more what I look like in the mirror. And I'm the happiest I've ever been with the way I look in the mirror. So is my girlfriend, which is always good.
It's one of the big plus points, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But I fully intend to keep going on. I'm not tracking as much now, because I understand my food better, and it's sort of, I'm keeping it all high. So it's
more instinctive now, more instinctive of what you put on your plate. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's the great thing is I've not restricted myself in terms of, I'll eat a pizza if I want to, but
that's exactly where you want to be. Yeah,
sort of bit of balance. If I'm going to have a takeaway pizza on the night, I probably won't have a full English in the morning.
There you go.
So just changing those habits, but I'm glad it's stuck. But I'm also glad that I've actually managed to sort of wean myself up, tracking the calories, because I did that very well, as precisely as you can, for probably 8 months. So just to be able to kind of do it more instinctively and know my food's a little bit better was such a massive win for me.
Do you think that was the game changer, actually tracking what you had coming in? Do you think that was the big thing that made you help you lose all this weight?
Yeah, that and actually getting off my ass and doing some physical activity. But the amount I was consuming before was just shocking, really. But it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be, reducing the calorie intake, because I was eating stuff that was keeping me full. And I think that was the difference.
And if someone was thinking of, they saw this video and they're thinking of joining, what advice would you give to them, and what would be the standout parts about the coaching program?
I'd say do it, take the plunge, because I think it's something you said, the weight loss is simple, doesn't necessarily mean it's easy, but it's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be with the methods that you've taught, because I didn't have to starve myself for a start. You've got to be in the right place in your head to do it. But I'm absolutely staggered with what I've managed to achieve in less than 12 months.
Amazing. Well, look, it's been awesome to catch up with you. And actually, just let everyone know, Matt's an awesome financial advisor. He's helping me with the other side of his work. I've helped him, he's helped me. So it's all paying it forward that way. So it's great but it's great to catch up with you. And thanks for agreeing to do the video. I know we finished working, 8 months ago, but 30 pounds in the first 12 weeks and probably 4 or 5 pounds more since then, but looking and feeling better. You look great, mate. Thanks a lot, mate. And we'll speak soon.
My pleasure. All the best, Gav. Take care, mate.